What is up, guys? Welcome back. So I was about to call it a day just now, but they actually released the announcement for the new patch, and the servers are actually going down right now. Actually, I think someone mentioned some things about it, about how it's going down today. I just never knew what time. So what I plan to do in this video is just actually just really quickly take a look. Some of these things I mentioned in a previous update video. But this one actually goes into detail. They're actually releasing the actual details of what's going on right now. So we're gonna be taking a look at all the details. Special thanks to Stubby, I think, from Reddit, if that's how to pronounce his name. He actually was nice enough to copy this from inside the game. I think he had to actually type it out, because inside the game is actually like an image or something like that, so you couldn't just copy and paste it. You have to type it out. But this is the exact information from within the game, so special thanks to him. So first things first, we're gonna maintenance is going down, and it should be back in a long time. Actually, it's the maintenance is actually going on really long. It's going down for like 4 hours or something like that. But a new monster is going to be added. They mentioned before that there's going to be a light monster, a Nat 5 light fusion, and apparently it's called the Shiva. And there's other fusions, the Rocky, a light version of the Rocky, the Tito. Actually, I have no idea what these are. So basically, what I think is they're planning to make it so that you're able to fuse the 4 stars into the actual 5-star, to eventually make the 5-star. And they mentioned before that the monsters that you use to make the 4-star fusions are actually 3 stars that you capture from the map. So that's really nice, especially for people that are free to play or have a lot of time, don't want to spend a lot of money. You're able to get a light Nat 5 basically for free if you are willing to put in the effort. So they're adding a new function to view all the gems. They said before that they were gonna give a function to lock the gems, I think. Yeah, add a new gem lock function, and then they newly received this. So this is just some quality of life updates. They mentioned before that they were going to decrease the prices of a lot of the items you get from the Astromon League. So the high ocean eggs, ocean, fire, and grass eggs are getting reduced to 150 points, and the secret egg is getting reduced to 100 points. This is actually a pretty big decrease, in my opinion. Like it probably means that you're able to get your gleam. You're able to get each element eggs and 1 secret egg every single week, as well as have some leftover points, and like maybe once every 4 weeks or so you'll save up enough points to buy one of the variant eggs. Change Astromon level, special rewards. So basically this is the rewards from the missions. This is really good for newer players, because once they come into the game, they're going to be able to get all these monsters at their appropriate levels when they clear through a certain mission and stuff. So this is really good for newer players that are that just started the game, and this will help them progress a little bit faster. I kind of wish I had this, but I guess it's still better to start earlier than later, but this will help some newer players catch up a little bit faster. So they also mentioned that the amount of points that you lose from failing arena defenses are gonna get decreased. If you think about it, it actually shouldn't make that much of a difference, because this will matter to everyone, but it will matter more to people who are constantly using up their arena tickets, because it might not be as good for people who are constantly using up their arena tickets, because the people that constantly use up every single arena ticket, their points will be higher than the people who don't really use up their tickets. They might waste a few, because they even if they set like a really weak defense to lose every single defense, the people that use their tickets more are obviously going to have higher points. We're going to see what actually happens, because this is kind of like something that's going to happen at a really big scale, so I can't really predict what exactly is going to happen, but hopefully things don't change too much, because I'm really happy with the current situation, with the amount of points that I'm able to farm every single week, and pretty much barely ever waste a single arena ticket. Only when I'm like, you know, asleep for a very, very long time. But usually even then, you know, I still wake up in time, and like my arena tickets are still not filled up yet. So they mentioned before that the energy that you get from the trees are getting increased from 3 to 10. This is just really good because it's just overall a lot of extra energy, and it's more than 3 times the energy. This actually matters a lot. It doesn't seem like a lot, but if you're someone that's like, you know, diligently farming every single hour and then going out to check the shop and the trees every single hour, you know, which is pretty much what I do, this is going to matter a lot. So what the devs are trying to do is they're trying to reward players for, like, what I believe they're trying to do. They're trying to reward players for playing the game, which is really, really good, because you know, in a game where it's like achievement based, people want to progress fast, and especially a game that's like a freemium game where you can play for free, but there's the choice of being paid to play. There's like the devs need to give up an option for the free to play players to keep up. This way people won't like, you know, suddenly lose interest because or eventually lose interest because they can't keep up with the players that are pay to win. Me myself being like, you know, semi pay to play, I paid a bit, but I'm planning to pay more in the future once I progress a little bit more, you know, just to, I guess, support the devs, and as well as try to advance my game a little bit further to make more content. For players that do that, this is actually really good as well, because, you know, for me, I'm constantly farming, constantly going out checking the trees, you know, every single hour and stuff. So I'm not exactly like, you know, I'm not exactly slacking off. I'm still working really, really hard to progress in the game, as well as paying a little bit of money to progress, to give myself a little bit of a advantage, you know, to catch up to the players who started like a month before and farmed a shit ton of Astro Gems from the variant method. And the other thing is just talking about some bug fixes. So that's pretty much it. That's just my thoughts on the patch so far. I'm really, really excited about the patch. They didn't mention the energy change. I'm not sure if this is going to change right here. Oh yeah, the 30 to 80 energy change is included in the update, so that's a really, really good thing as well. That's another part of the devs rewarding the players for actually playing the game, because you know, rather than just using all your Astro Gems for summoning, if you want to put in the time, you can actually put your Astro Gems into refilling energy, and you can constantly farm, and through that you are able to progress faster than the people who don't do that, you know. So, you know, if you put in the work, you're rewarded for that, which is really, really good for any game. And that's pretty much it. That is everything I have to say early on about the patch. So this is like a pre-patch review. Hopefully this helped you guys out, and hopefully this let you guys have something to do and watch before the patch actually hits. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.